Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 27 of the AFK Hour Podcast. I'm your host, jlucio, and today we have BigBoyEddie.
Hey guys, again.
And NABjr.
¿Qué onda, wey?
So we celebrated last week for Thanksgiving, and hopefully everyone had a very enjoyable Thanksgiving. Obviously, we spent it with our families. Nick didn't do anything, apparently, and yeah, it was very fun. If this is the last week for the charity fundraiser, so if anyone is interested in still donating, or they're worried that they blah, blah, blah. If anyone is still interested in donating, then feel free to donate at SavePoint at twitch.tv/SavePoint_TV. I'm sorry.
Spell it out. Take it
easy.
easy.
I'm sorry. I apologize. But yeah, this is gonna be the last week of the charity fundraiser, and we're doing with Extra Life. All the money is gonna go to Children's Hospital in San Antonio. So make sure to tune in for that broadcast or these broadcasts. I know on Friday we're gonna be ending it off with my stream, and I'm gonna be hosting a game show. So tune in for that. It should be fun. But yeah, let's jump right into this podcast. So Nick, what have you been playing this past week?
Yeah. So I played golf with friends for the first time because it's free on Game Pass. It was pretty fun to play. It just took us a while to do what we wanted to do, and it took us about 3 hours to finish what we had to do. And we had some issues with some connectivity problems, but I don't know if that's normal or not. So that was kind of annoying, but it was pretty fun. It's pretty fun. They have different maps, and I think if you have the Steam one, you can go to the workshop. I don't know if that's possible in on the Game Pass. I don't think they have that. So. Yeah, because I was like, oh, let's put an anime map. I don't know if there's any. Let's go look for one, but couldn't do that. But they did have like. What was it? They had like these two maps. Well, one from Worms and another one. But we played we went to the ocean. We played the normal forest one. We went to Candy. But I suck a lot. But it's still fun.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. This will tell us a lot about your personality. Do you play with collision on or off?
We didn't know that there was a collision off.
You mean collision on?
Yes, that.
Yeah, it sucks. Don't do it. Especially if you're always the target. Don't do it.
Or if your name's Eddie. Don't do it.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? But yeah, whenever we do play, I know that I usually play with Snakerbot and Eddie. And Snakerbot always goes for Eddie. No matter what. He always goes for him. And Eddie's like, guys, I'm about to make it. And Snakerbot's like, hold my beer. Boom, flicks him out. So he goes off.
It doesn't count against you, the person trying to take the turn. Yeah. But it resets you, and sometimes you're about to hit, it counts once you strike, and your ball's about to get there, and then nope, you get hit.
Yeah. And if you're a really smart player, if you hit their ball but not out of bounds, it stays there.
Yeah.
So they have to, if you hit their ball too hard and it goes out of bounds, then it resets to where their previous spot was. So you could essentially screw over people really hard if you don't want them to win. Let's say you're playing with a group of friends and some guy, the person that's doing the worst, is like, well, I have no chance of winning. Let me fuck up first place. So then he fucks up first place and lets other people win. So
I've done that.
Yeah, Nick does do that. He's a petty person.
Always in last place.
That's not a petty person. You have to make sure that whoever you want to win wins, or the best player wins. What are you talking about, petty person?
Oh,
yeah, you're blocking the best player from winning. That's pretty petty.
Hey, that's his problem. He didn't think about it.
It's his fault for being too good.
No, if he's good enough, he can still win.
Yeah, okay.
I want to see you do that in real life way. Whenever we're playing mini golf, you're you grab their ball and just you throw that shit out of the fucking.
I mean, you can't do that. Literally throwing somebody's ball with the hand. That's not
doing.
Part of the game. No, you're not. If you hit the ball, you're hitting the ball. You're hitting your ball to hit their ball. That's completely. That's legal. Okay.
That's legal.
Sure. Sure.
But if you're literally grabbing a ball and throwing it away, now that's stupid.
Just eating other people's balls.
It takes talent to be able to hit another ball. Okay.
No, not really.
No. You're an artist, Nick, because you're the best at
I mean, I haven't been able to play like that, so I wouldn't know. But I'm just saying, it takes skill to be able to hit another ball. That's literally the whole point of the game. Make it into a hole, so you have to hit something. Of course, if the ball's right in front of you, then I mean, yeah, no, it doesn't take skill, but
that's all it is. That's how everybody does it when the ball's standing right in front of them.
No, I haven't seen that. I'm sorry, I don't really play golf with friends. That was my first time playing, sir.
Today I found out that Nick's a bully.
I've known that since high school. He bullied me every day.
My ass.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
My ass. But anyways, we played that and we played Rocket League. Yeah, I was playing Rocket League with Ricky, aka Tikitami. And he's actually good. And I'm not. He's like plat or diamond or some bullshit. I don't remember what rank. But
wait, you're plat?
play. He is, not me.
Oh, okay.
I don't play. I only play with him. But he wanted to play our placement matches. So we started off and we're doing good, won the first 2 games, easy peasy. After that, it just went downhill. We kept tying and losing in overtime. But I still got silver 4 or some shit, or silver 2. I don't know what that even means. But I guess it's better than wood 1. So that was still pretty fun. And we just learned how to set up. Like in Rocket League, they have custom maps that you can set up in custom games. It just takes a while to set up. And so we just learned how to do that. So we're probably going to try that out. But because we want to do that for Super Saiyan games. But one of our players doesn't have it on Steam. He only has it in the Epic Store. And right now they haven't fixed it so that it works together. Player who shall not be named. You know who you are.
He knows where you live.
Right? Yeah.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Huh?
He says Santa Claus is coming to town.
But yeah, so that was still pretty fun though. We played a while, got placement, got that. We were very close in a lot of them, but I'm pretty sure it was all my fault because I'm just pretty bad. He's not. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Hey, you wanna play? Let's go.
No, I've tried it. I'm bad.
Yeah, like I've never actually played Rocket League. The closest thing I ever played to was probably Lucio Ball on Overwatch, and that shit's not.
Oh,
fun.
Okay. That threw me off. I was like, what?
Oh yeah. Whenever. Okay, this is a little. So I'm gonna get sidetracked just a little bit. Whenever I play Overwatch before, because my gamer tag has always been jlucio, and when Overwatch first came out, my gamer tag was jlucio, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're a Lucio fanboy. You're a Lucio fanboy." I'm like, "Fuck. What are you going?" So now everyone thinks I'm a Lucio one trick whenever I play Overwatch, and I'm not a Lucio one trick.
Lucio.
Yeah. So I'm just like, whatever. But yeah, that's the only time I ever played quote unquote Rocket League, which was Lucio Ball, and I realized very quickly it's not my thing. And yeah, I mean I confirmed it when I played Fall Guys because I have a Rocket League version as well. Like so it's just they're little monitos jumping.
Rocket League is very different from that though.
Well, obviously they're cars and they have specials and
actually that's Nick right now.
Well, no, because Rocket League, like the biggest thing that you need to be good for in Rocket League is that you need to be able to fly.
Yeah, it's timing.
If you can't fly, then no, not the timing. Literally flying. Like because in Rocket League they have boosts and they can fly. So you have to like learn how to fly. Like timing, hitting the ball is important, yes, of course. But that's even important on the lower version, like just like in Fall Guys or any other basic game. Because I think that's like the biggest change from all the other games is literally the Rocket League you can fly, and maybe the double jump, and well you're using a fucking car with boosts. But like a lot of people like practice and they like learn how to fly and be able to do all the angle hits correctly while they're flying.
Yeah, like I was watching Mildred and he was streaming it and he was playing it. And I'm just like, nope, this is not my game. Like I saw people flying or whatever, and I'm just like, okay, well, I understand the gist of it, and yeah, I'm not a fan of it. But
well, I'm not good at it, but I still like playing it. I don't know. I'm a casual gamer. I don't really care if I'm good in the game or not. I'll just play it if it's fun playing with people.
So he says he's one of the more competitive persons I know.
That's true.
Oh, you can be competitive and be a casual gamer.
The game I want to start getting into at very lightly is probably FIFA, because I really like playing soccer games.
Shit.
I like playing soccer games, but the thing is that it's by EA, so it's like a lot of
small little company, right?
Yeah, a small indie company.
Of EA.
Yeah. So like all they care about is the money. So like it's a pay to win, and I'm just like, oh, fuck that. I mean, I have Madden, and that one's also pay to win because you can make your own team, and you have to open up packs to get more teammates. So I'm not too I want to try it, but at the same time, just like I don't want to put money. I don't want to put money down for this shit.
Because then you also have to buy the game, and then you have to buy into your team.
Well, not necessarily. You don't have to buy anymore because it's on Microsoft Game Pass now.
I don't know.
Like all the EA sports games. I know Madden's on Microsoft.
I didn't know. Be part of it. Yeah. Definitely, but I mean, you still have to buy the packs. Yeah, those things.
Yeah, you definitely have to pay. I mean, that's why it's free to play, because you get them. They get the money elsewhere from the card packs. Another game I saw you playing was that tank game, the Battle Shock, or
Shell Shock Live.
Yeah,
Shell Shock. Yeah, we also played Shell Shock. We hadn't played it in a while. Shell Shock is
that's
fun.
The one we used to play in high school, where you just like choose the angle.
It's like Pocket Tanks, yeah. Except well, there's another version of it. And they just have like thousands of weapons, and you can also like move. Like you have movement, but you have to level up. You have like more power, and you have shield. But there's just like tons of weapons. Yeah, we played that. We joined the first lobby we're level 20, and we joined this lobby with this guy level 99. It didn't go well because the more levels you have, the more things you can unlock, and so we don't have any shields yet because I don't put my points on shield yet. And this guy had full shield, and so it took us like all our life to be able to take away the shield and a little bit more. And also, like, as you level up, you increase your weapons, so their weapons get stronger, and so they do a lot more damage than we do. But it's still fun. I don't know, it's a very simple game, but I like playing it.
So like you had like a brand new tank, and you had like a cardboard box.
Essentially, that's what it was.
Simple is good, though.
Simple is good.
Well, simple is good, but you know, whenever the fox comes and he blows your house down, the cardboard ain't gonna do anything.
The cardboard ain't gonna do anything. Do you think what's the max level in that game?
100, I think.
99.
I don't know. That's a game I would definitely, because I like the little angles and stuff and like that, but I haven't actually seen any gameplay. I've only played the Pocket Tanks when we were in high school, and that shit was so much fun, like trying to beat everybody. But I don't know, maybe I'll look into that. But just your story alone, kind of like, I don't want to get wrecked by some person that's 99. Like,
well,
that's really
after that, we just started our own lobby, and then we played against level 22s, and then we beat them. Because that's why, of course, they were doing some damage, but you know, we are superior in our angles, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, how about you, Eddie? What have you been up to this past week?
Yes. Nah, just kidding. I've been just, as far as the video games, I've just been playing just the usual Call of Duty with you guys occasionally. Well, I'm right now hooked on Ark still after the freaking stream. We've been playing it for a while with Snaggerbot, me, and Potato Pals, Julie, and Ram. I'm kind of hooked on it. Every morning when I have time, I will wake up and do my runs, which is just collect the farm, all the stuff from the farming, all the stuff from our dinos, yada yada yada. And since I had explained last time, there's like an ecosystem there, collect the little flow of money that I have flowing, and just mess around, kill bosses, etc. Whenever I got time with SnakerBot and the other two guys, Call of Duty with you guys, and when I'm free and no one is on, I've been playing some XCOM, which is pretty fun. I've been wanting to touch League, but I get lazy.
You get lazy to play a game? What do you mean, Eddie?
League tilts the crap out of me. Yes, it is. I get tilted by Call of Duty already. I'm okay. I'll avoid it, even though I do kind of want to play it.
I mean, the new season's out, or it's preseason currently for League of Legends. So a bunch of new weapons are out, and everyone's theory crafting, and it's apparently I haven't played it since the update or since the season ended, but apparently it's like a completely different game. So
yeah,
I'm probably gonna go check it out as well.
Fuck that.
But tell us more about Ark. Like, what do you guys do in Ark? Like, it's you, Eddie. You are Eddie. You, Jesus, Ruben, and SnakerBot, right?
Yeah. So the last time four of us played. To make a long story short, to get the best stuff in the game, you have to fight bosses, which is like the tech stuff. Like it's like advanced technology. You're in like in a power suit that makes you look like a Power Ranger. This kind of stuff. You have to kill bosses, and you have to kill them in different levels. Like the weakest one unlocks like 2 things, and the hardest version unlocks like 5 things, right? And you have to rinse and repeat this to unlock everything. That's what we've been doing. We've just recently unlocked all the armors, all the full body armor. It makes you it lets you fly without a dino, punch really hard, run really fast, breathe underwater, have night vision. SnakerBot has gotten into breeding the animals, so basically getting them higher levels and stronger.
Yeah.
And also colorful, which is pretty cool. I've been just helping him collect materials. I'm the errand boy, apparently. That guy need this, I need that, I need this.
You've always been the errand boy in every game I play.
Every freaking survival game, I've been the errand boy and the creative boy. I'm the one that always does all the building and all that stuff, which is I personally like, man. That's why I really like playing Minecraft, but not many people always join, which is one thing I was kind of hoping having like a server for all of us at SavePoint would be kind of fun.
I think that definitely would be fun. I was watching other streamers and they were able to make a nuke inside.
Yeah, but those are older mod packs. It just depends on what mod pack you want to do. There's this old mod pack. I don't remember what it was called, but that's what it was based around, where everyone can have their own arsenal of different types of nukes, and they all did something different. One of them was Bunker Buster, which would drill. Like if you knew the coordinates of someone's base, it would drill in and then explode. Another one just a flat out nuke, and then there was another one that was called a renovation missile, where like let's say they had this amazing base on top of ground, you shoot the missile and it turns it back into dirt, like what it used to be before you built. And like it's cool. You actually had to build. Yeah, it sucks, but it was a PvP. You had to actually build the silos and all this other stuff. It's just there's a bunch of mod packs for whatever you want to do. There's a bunch of mods.
I would be down to play Minecraft just for the nuke. I want to see that shit. And also, you could get guns too. Apparently in Minecraft.
Yeah, you just have, like I said, you just have to find the right mods that they're using, because it's not common to find a mod pack that has the nukes nowadays. That's why they were playing an older version. I think that version of Minecraft is like 3-4 years old by now.
Yeah,
you're talking about like offline TV and all of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like Izzy Destructicon just finished figuring out how to start his server. Because he wants to play. But
hell yeah, man.
I will not get Minecraft.
Why not? It's a really fun game.
Because I don't like pixelating. This pixelated
graphics. Oh my god.
That is such a dumb reason, man.
I'll
you get to play with everybody.
Scrap Mechanic. But I will
That's shit graphics too.
No, Scrap Mechanic graphics are way better than Minecraft.
Wait, why don't you just
you can do so much more in Minecraft.
Why don't you just get like an HD pack for the Minecraft? Like it actually looks
blocky.
Ray racing?
You can get like shaders.
But like, there's a
It
realistic.
still looks not blocky though.
Yeah, it's still gonna look blocky.
I just don't like
give
how
it
it
a
looks.
just. I don't care, man. Just give it a try. It's fun.
What if people said that to you? I don't want to hang out with you because you look blocky. What would you say?
That's their problem. They shouldn't hang out with me if they don't like how I look. Wait, it's literally your choice, man.
But you should definitely give it a try. If he wants to play, you should give him a chance. You know.
I would understand if you played it and you don't like it. Okay, I'll give you that. But you're just not playing it just because you don't like the way it looks. Like, at least give it a try, man. I think you would like it. Well, no, I don't think you would like it, to be honest. but hey,
there it is, boys. There it is.
See, the difference is you haven't tried it. I would love to be wrong, but you haven't tried it. So
yeah, he's often wrong. He's often wrong. So maybe he'll be wrong on this one.
Yeah.
So now are you gonna try it, Nick, or no?
No.
It's not.
Talk about you.
All right, Wax Nick 2020.
It's not even expensive.
Dude, I already have Scrap Mechanic.
It's like $20.
Yeah, Scrap Mechanic can do all the stuff that Minecraft can.
Nope.
Yeah, they can.
You can't.
It just has a lot more
bosses.
mods.
You can't do
Yes,
bosses.
bosses.
You can't mod it. What? Really? What?
Yes, it does.
The
have
giant
bosses.
robots? Those aren't
No,
bosses.
there's actual bosses.
Huh.
And they
I
just
did not know
added new
that.
things, but I mean, they're still adding things because mainly it's an alpha, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's gonna join Scrap Mechanic or what was it called? That game?
Scrap
Scrap
mechanic.
Mechanic.
He's gonna
Nah.
replay that.
I'd rather still play Minecraft. I freaking love Minecraft.
I know Ruben's like a really big into Minecraft.
Yeah, who do you think plays with them all the time?
I don't know.
And usually whenever Snickerball wants to join, it's like once every 4 or 5 months. We'll play for like 2-3 weeks straight and then stop.
Mm.
But we can always take the easy way out and get like a hosted server. That way it's always on and the person doesn't have to get on and turn on the server for everybody to hop in.
Well, we could figure something out because I'm down to do that. I'm totally down to do with the community as well. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah, you would just have to kind of keep an eye on them for a bit. Whitelist some people, blacklist some, because then you get grievers.
Yeah. We can invite.
Fuck up all your shit or what?
Yeah,
We
as Mr. Lucio would know.
Well, do I blow up? I don't blow up anyone's shit. I just call dibs on my stuff, and anyone that comes into my stuff, I fucking kill them. That's it.
Bro, the last memory I have of playing Minecraft with you was you and Henry getting creative mode and just filling our whole world with lava buckets.
That's not true. That I played after that, okay? And I got dibs on a whole cave, and no one respected my dibs.
I don't remember that personally.
Yeah, I literally made a house that connected to a cave, and everyone would go to that cave, and I'm like, what the fuck? I called dibs on this shit, and no one respected my dibs.
You see, and that's what's cool about it. There's other mod packs that let you make your own teams. And like if it has turrets and all that stuff, you can mark it so like if someone's not in my team, shoot at them.
That's really cool. I think I will probably get into it as well with you guys. Maybe during the winter break.
Can you make it look not blocky?
I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore that question. So, come on, Nick, don't be like that. At least give it a try. If you give it a try at least an hour, and then from then you don't like it, you know I'll leave you alone.
Here, Nick, I'll give you an ultimatum. Either you try Minecraft or you wax.
I mean, I don't give a shit about the waxing because we're not gonna do it. That doesn't make me anything.
Okay, we're gonna get them one day. But for me, what I've been playing is I've been playing Call of Duty with Eddie mainly, with Eddie, Jesus, and Ruben. And even though we were in the tournament 2 weeks ago, and we went 0-6 because we let down the kids, feels bad.
That was painful to watch, by the way.
Yeah, we're sorry. I don't want to give out excuses, so I'm gonna give out reasons why we lost. So the main reason
fancy
why
dress excuses.
Well, I mean, obviously we're not new to we're not new. We're really new to the game. The game recently came out. We didn't know any of the maps, and like
game sucks ass, by the way.
The game was I still don't like it. The other day I was playing with Jesus, and I was just like, man, this game's trash. We were just bitching about the games, like, oh yeah, this game's crap. like garbage, blah blah. And then I stopped myself like, Jesus, are we just boomers now? Like all the zoomies love this game. Like, are we just boomers? And he was like, yep, I think we're boomers now.
Nah, but to be fair, Modern Warfare just feels so much better, man.
Yeah, that's what a boomer would say.
It's still a brand new game though.
Because like the only reason I started saying that was because like I was talking to other people on other Discords and they were like, oh yeah, the new COD's amazing, I love it, blah blah. And I'm just like, how can these people defend this game? It's not done. It's broken.
It feels incomplete, yeah.
Yeah, and then that's when I took a pause. I'm just like, wait, am I just the old man yelling at the kids to get off my lawn? Like,
no.
Like, am I a boomer? Like,
another thing that made me hate it was recently I started trying out the DMR and like the single shot weapons, and it requires 3 shots. Every single game I've ever played, Call of Duty, the single shot guns have always taken 2 shots. I have to hit someone 3 times, and when they have an assault rifle, when they have a submachine gun that out damages me from distance, and I have to shoot them 3 times, that's ridiculous. That's unfair, man.
Yeah, like, I don't know. The game is just really shitty. I don't like it. But back to the tournament, like, we failed really badly, and we let down a lot of kids, and we apologize. But we want to give a shout out to. Importantly. Wait, what?
You let down me, more importantly.
No one cares about that. Anyways.
Why are you guys are being so mean to each other?
Because he doesn't want to try Minecraft, and that hurts me deeply. That's a stab in a personal level, Nick.
You've never noticed till now. It's been how many years since Minecraft's been out?
I gave up trying to invite you, but now that you're saying it again in my face that you don't want to play it, it boils my blood.
It just really grinds my gears.
You know? Yeah.
I just wanted to say, like, do a special shout out to Cuddy for inviting us to the tournament. We appreciate it, even though we did really shitty. Like, we love what you guys are doing at the Streamers of Laredo, and what you're doing, what your team, your elemental team.
Yeah, the people were amazing. The game, personally, I'm not a big fan.
The only thing I will say is that at times it kind of felt a little bit unorganized, but I feel like it's growing pains because like we ourselves, when we first started doing tournaments, it was unorganized and it was probably like really, really bad people, blah, blah, right? But it definitely is a learning curve, but hopefully we see you guys doing more tournaments like these. And we appreciate you guys for inviting us in the first place. And next time, if you do decide to invite us, we're not going to let you down. And we're going to win it. Not for the kids anymore. We're going to win it for us, okay? It's going to be the old man pride. We're going to get that shit back one day.
Maybe you get Eddie in there.
Unless it's Cold War, then they're not going to win.
I don't know. Why not?
We're going to change our team name from hashtag for the kids to Besito Bros.
No, for the adults.
for the adult.
But yeah, other than that, we continue playing Zombies, which Zombies pretty cool. We love it, the game type, but again, there's not that. It's not worth $60 to me. It's just like
I got stuck on the main menu and we had to restart the freaking Zombies game.
Yeah, it's too many bugs. Weapons don't spawn properly. Zombies glitch out. You glitch out. Parties
trying to do the Easter egg would glitch out.
It just seems very incomplete. And like I did some reading and research, and apparently like it was very rushed in development. So like Activision was thrown this garbage from Sledgehammer, or I don't know. Activision got thrown this garbage, and they're like, okay, fuck, we need to salvage it. And there's even a screenshot that they're originally going to name it Black Ops 5 or whatever.
Activision or Treyarch?
Or Treyarch, my bad. What was I saying?
Activision.
Is that Activision?
Oh, Treyarch. Yeah, Treyarch got thrown this garbage from Activision, and they needed to salvage it. And well, it was going to be called Black Ops 5, and they changed it last second to Cold War. So like it was really rushed in development, and I could see it now. Like now knowing this, I'm just like, oh, okay, well, it makes sense. Yeah, and because like Zombies is broken, fucking multiplayer is completely broken. That's unbearable at times. The campaign, it's enjoyable, but when I played it, it was broken. Like it didn't finish. Like there's a mission that was like continuous and never ended. I just walked off the map and I just died. So
I hear like the campaign story is really good though, which is a surprise.
Because like I love the campaign. I love all COD campaigns, but I was just really sad that literally the first time I played it, that was my first experience. That I just walked off the map. Yeah. It just didn't glitch once. It was like 3 or 4, and Steve was telling me that, oh yeah, you had to reinstall the game. I'm like, fuck no, 120 gigs? I'm not gonna reinstall the game. They better hotfix this, or I'm gonna ask for a refund. Like, and they
can partially uninstall the campaign and reinstall it, but even then, that's like 30 gigs. Not worth it.
I don't know. It's not worth it. $60. I don't know. It feels to me it was like a very fancy like DLC.
Yeah.
It was like I'm still gonna be playing Modern Warfare. That game's.
Did you do the campaign for that one?
Yeah, I finished the campaign.
I haven't started.
That campaign was pretty good.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, like at the very end, I was just like. At the very end, I was just like, "Whoa! They're bringing back all these characters! Oh, this is awesome!" Like I was so excited, and like I text Jesus, Jesus, have you played the campaign? He's like, no, play it right now. He's like, okay, bro, and he played it. He's like, oh, dude, you're right. I can't believe they're bringing all these characters back. I'm excited for Modern Warfare 2. And I'm like, hell yeah, brother. But then Cold War came out and shit hit the fan, and it's no good no more. I don't want no more COD. It's
No,
but I'm gonna still play it.
For me, no more Treyarch COD.
Yeah, no more Treyarch. We talked about this previously. I feel like they shot themselves in the foot because there's too many developers. Like every year a new COD.
I really hope they do what Assassin's Creed did. You know how they were just pulling games out of their ass every year, and then they took a break, and they came out with Origins. Like Origins is a good game. Like it's better than the other previous Call of Duties. Top Call of Duties. What the hell am I talking about? Than the other Assassin's Creeds. So I hope they decide to do that. You know, it's like, hey, we're gonna take a year break to work on this new Call of Duty. Hopefully it's better. Try something new. But who knows, man.
Another game I've been playing again, because last week I wasn't playing it, but this week I started replaying it, is Hearthstone. So I'm back on the Hearthstone grind, and I gave it the benefit of the doubt because there was a whole new transition for all the battle pass and whatnot. I was kind of upset because when the battle pass came out originally, all my old progress got destroyed. So I had to restart my progress. I'm just like, feels bad, man, right? Because I paid like I don't know how much gold and I lost everything. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna try one more time, and if it fails me, then I'm never gonna play Hearthstone ever again. And so far, I'm enjoying my stay. I like the deck that I built. It's just a bunch of totems. I'm playing Shaman Totem deck, and it's really fun. I'm having fun. Battlegrounds is pretty cool.
I know we talked about this off camera. Did you end up checking out Gwent or no?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, don't worry about it then. If you're enjoying Hearthstone again, don't worry about it.
What was it called again? Gwent?
Gwent. GWENT. I don't even know if it got popular and if it stuck, to be honest. But I remember it coming out a year ago, maybe 2. It's been out for a while. I don't think it caught on in popularity.
I don't know if you guys were on Twitch during this time, but there was this game by Valve. They made it their own card game called Artifact.
No.
And Twitch had its own, like, you know how you could have your own channel, or whenever a game comes out, they have their own like tag, and then they have their own, like, all the streamers are located here who are playing this game.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was that the people that were playing it wanted to troll. So, well, not the people that were playing it. The people that on Twitch were like, oh, no one's playing Artifact, so who the fuck is gonna be looking for these channels? Oh, you know what we should do? We should make them all gachi channels. And what gachi is like just gay porn. So like what they would do is like they would stream a bunch of gay porn there, and like a bunch of copywritten stuff. And Twitch was like, whoa, what the fuck? And like everyone's like, oh yeah, Twitch, this is the meme, this is the new meme, blah blah. And then what ended up happening was that Valve destroyed artifacts no more, and then Twitch removed that tag. So like they destroyed a game. Like yeah, they're like if you search up artifact right now, it's not on Twitch anymore because like it was just a running meme and they destroyed it to the ground. And like people would be getting banned, but they just make a new account and just restream like gachi. So it was just
crazy.
It was funny at the time, but then I was like, damn, the community has so much power. Like they could just like Thanos slap anything. Like if they don't like it, they just like bye bye. But that's insane.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy to be honest.
But yeah, like I've been trying out the different game modes in Hearthstone. Hearthstone, they added this new battle type, but basically you just build your deck while it's going. So I've been playing that, and that's pretty fun. And obviously Battlegrounds, I enjoy that a lot. But I could probably talk about this forever. Yeah, there's a new game. There's it's a game variant of Hearthstone called Battlegrounds. It's just a TFT.
I thought you were talking about PlayerUnknown, and I was like, really? You've been playing pub?
No, I haven't been playing pub, but I do want to play it. Like, we should probably get back into that game too.
I'd rather play Warzone. I would have to re-download pub, and that would take forever.
How long's forever?
A whole day, probably. Well, realistically speaking,
2 days.
2 days.
Calm down. I wouldn't be able to join you for this podcast if that was the case. Probably 12 hours.
So half 14. A day. 14 hours?
Yeah. I can leave it overnight and still not be finished when I wake up the next day.
For those that don't know, PUBG is a 1 gig game. It takes them 14 hours to download.
1 gig? It's not 1 gig.
I was like, what?
That's not 1 gig, you liar. It's like 80 or 70 last I checked.
Yeah, it's not that big. It's not compared to fucking COD. COD's like 150 or 160.
It was 200 something at one point. I think it still is.
Oh yeah, you're right. It got bigger because of Warzone. Yeah. But yeah, like that's what I've been playing, just Hearthstone and COD. But I regret playing COD because it fucking destroys my soul every time I play it.
You wanna play later on today?
Yeah, I'm down to play later on today.
Tell you guys.
But yeah, let's just jump into the news. First thing on the docket is that COD, speak of the devil, right? Is just recently released their map, Nuketown. So I think my personal opinion of this is that
yes, I agree, by the way.
My personal opinion is that them adding Nuketown like after 2 weeks after the release seems kind of bad, because to me this should have been already included, because there's only like 8 multiplayer game. To me, it seemed that when the game came out, they're just like, well shit, this is not full game. They're gonna play for a week and they're gonna want to stop playing it. Oh, what can we do? Oh, let's just release maps like every 2 weeks. Oh, okay, let's do that. So then they cut the playlist in half, and then they're like, okay, let's release every 2 weeks so people can continue playing this shitty ass game. So that's what I think they're gonna be trying to do to keep the retention rate, because everyone loves Nuketown. Like that's a staple of COD. So it's just really bad business, like, or it's like a business. I don't know what's the proper term.
Not necessarily bad, but it's just I think they just want to keep the retention.
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, I know you're poking them because they start off with low maps, but Modern Warfare 2, like every so often they switch up the maps, do they not?
Modern Warfare 2?
The recent one, whatever the hell it's called.
They add maps.
They add 3 maps.
But they rotate out maps, so you can't play some of the games anymore.
Nope.
You can play all the maps?
You can play all the maps. You're thinking about game modes.
Well, I know that like you couldn't play that freaking map that everybody liked to play. That was a 1.24/7. They took it off, and then they've added back in every so often.
Shipyard is always on the playlist.
The maps are always there. They're just different playlists or game modes.
Yeah, shoot the ship. You're talking about shoot the ship. So basically, it's either shipyard and then the
shipment.
Yeah. Shoot
house.
And shoot house. Yeah, it's those 2 maps, and people, they're known because they're smaller maps. And
they're fun because people get to use whatever weapon they want, like shotguns and stuff, and run around.
Yeah, so what they did was that they made a playlist just for those 2 maps to rotate constantly. But those 2 maps are always in rotation in the other I don't know how many maps
on
there
the
are.
other playlists.
Yeah.
So you have the normal playlist where you can choose if you want to play Capture the Flag, Domination, and all that kind of stuff. And they'll have special playlists. Those are the ones that they would rotate. Sometimes it would be like sniping maps. Sometimes it would be shoot the ship and stuff like that. But the maps are always there, and they would always add maps.
Yeah. And on top of that, like there's even different game types. Like I know that's a 2v2. Those have their own unique maps themselves. So like there's like a 7 or 8 maps just for those. And then on top of that, there's the regular multiplayer maps. And then on top of that, there's the ground war maps. So it had a lot of maps, in my opinion. The old Modern Warfare, well, not the old Modern, last year's Modern Warfare. Yeah. And this one just has what? It has 3 the Dirty Bomb maps, because we were playing Dirty Bomb, and I mean it's a new game type. It's like wars, it's like a ground war, but
like a mini war zone.
Yeah. And there's like apparently there's like only 3 maps, and then on the regular multiplayer there's only 8 or less than 8. And that's it. Yeah, there's no 2v2s, and I guess the other map is zombie, but it's only 1 map for zombie.
Oh, and if it's like 8 versus 8 or 10 versus 10, the maps, it's the same 8 maps, just a tiny bit bigger. They add like maybe 2 hallways back, and that's it.
I don't know. I mean, like people still bought the game because I feel like they knew people were gonna buy the game for zombies.
Yeah, that's one.
And they're just adding maps every so often, and I think that's literally what they need to do. Like that's what Fall Guys needed to do a lot earlier. And I think it's fine. I mean, the game completely sucks, apparently, according to y'all. Regardless, I don't think the maps, like if they added a few maps more, honestly, I don't think it would have made a difference.
Yes, it would. Because after 20 minutes, well, not 20 minutes, after an hour of playing, you've already played on all the maps. Like, I mean, usually that wouldn't be a big deal, right? But at least for me personally, it gets really stale really fast, because especially since people can vote for the map, you only play the same 2 maps every single guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I think that might be because of that, though. Also, like, because you guys also complain about a lot of like issues that the game has.
Well, because the game's broken.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that even if they added more maps, like, first of all, I would still end up with people choosing probably the same maps, unless those maps end up being better. Then those maps would have been more inclined to be chosen, which means that you would still be limited to a certain amount of maps you're going to get chosen from, regardless. Yeah. So you'll be stuck in the same thing you're currently in. You just have more maps that you won't play, and you'll still be stuck with all the issues you currently have, because the maps don't fix your issues. All they do is add another environment.
Like, I totally agree with what you're trying to say, and I understand what you're saying. But what I'm trying to say is that to me, it seems like it was very bad business practice, because they knew what they're making wasn't suffice. So like it seems like what they're doing is that they had these maps ready. They cut the playlist in half, and they're going to be releasing them every 2 weeks or 3 weeks or every month or whatever. So have it, right? Because it's not a complete game. And like, just to save faith, they're just like, oh, we're doing it from the bottom of our heart because we care about our community. But in reality, they're just like, oh, we already had these maps in development. We're just going to release them. You get me? What I'm trying to say?
I get what you're trying to say, but is that something that they said, or is that something you're saying? I want to know, like, is that an article that they published?
No,
have all these maps ready?
That's what it seems like. They're going to be releasing, because like what I'm trying to say is that the Nuketown should have been already included, and that would.
What if it actually wasn't done?
That was actually done? Well, then obviously that'll be because the development stage was very awful. Like everything was last minute then.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to say is, like, what if all this shit's not actually done, and they're slowly doing it because they're like, they have all these bugs to fix that apparently
they would. It's worse. Like, that's even worse for them. Like, this is really bad business. Like,
I agree that they release a piece of shit, but that's like the piece of shit they decided on releasing. But like, if you like look at it, like, they want to keep people giving maps is a way to keep retention, while you're slowly going to be working on the bugs, because honestly, getting rid of all bugs is really hard for any engineering team. When you fix a bug, you make a new bug. And that's just development in general. So like, I don't know. They're pretty much fucked, and this is their way of saying like, hey, use a little new thing. Just keep playing while we're still trying to fix this
we're trying to
ship
fix
that's
it.
falling off.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Like I agree with that as well. It could be like completely possible that they're just like, oh wait, we're not even done, but we have so much pressure from our parent company that we have to release it. That we actually have to release it.
Apparently, it's all the salespeople, all the people in charge of sales and
it's the people.
Every company.
Yeah.
Every company that sells department tells their clients, "Hey, we're gonna have this product by X date," and then you're fucked because they probably didn't talk to engineering, and engineering was like, "Bro, we can't finish it by then." I was like, "Well, that's what we're paying you for, bro."
Every year, yeah.
I mean, this is the perfect segue. Oh, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I hope they do what I hope they do what Assassin's Creed did, but it just depends on the wallet, the people's wallet.
I feel like this is the perfect segue for the next topic, which is Halo Infinite being delayed till 2021. So this is what we're talking about, deadlines, and Bungie obviously have it's not even Bungie, it's 343. 343 had their deadline, and since they own their own their title, they have free will they have liberty to change the date, obviously, right? The release date. So like I guess Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty, didn't have that liberty to be able to do that, or the freedom to do that. So obviously I'm gonna ask you this again, because even though I asked you this for Cyberpunk, Nick, do you think this is a good business decision for Bungie, or not Bungie, 343 extending or pushing the release date of the new Halo Infinite?
I mean, like I said last time, like this is hyping the game. I guess people were already depressed on the game, which is the reason why they're delaying the game, because this is not the same thing as Cyberpunk. Because Cyberpunk, at least as far as I know, they didn't showcase some stuff, and then because essentially what happened for Halo was that they showcased, yo guys, we got Halo here, it's awesome, and people were like, that's Halo? Dude, that's a piece of shit, I don't want it. And then they were like, what, you guys don't want this? Oh fuck. Hey guys, they don't want it. Can we tell management that we need to push back the date because they don't like our shit? And then and then Sonic came out, and Sonic was like, oh shit, this is what happened to me too. They told me my movie was garbage, I have to redo it.
It's a double-edged sword. Like, it can be a good thing, but then people expect more out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nick. Go.
No, yeah, I definitely agree on that. It's just that I feel like in this case, it's not as bad. Because, I guess people are going to expect more than what you had before. So if you show them, slightly better than the shit you showed them before, they'll be somewhat happier. But the problem is that people's expectations nowadays are very different. And so they were trying to, I think you had to say, they were trying to go for the style of before. And so people didn't like it, or how it was made and stuff like that. So, I think to me, it's different than the Cyberpunk thing. I still think it was good that they listened to the people and they're trying to make it better. For the company, I don't know how it's gonna go, because I don't know if they can make it better. For Cyberpunk, I don't really know if they've been showing trailers on how good it is, and if people are like, this is shit or not. Are they saying that it's shit?
No. Everyone's excuse my language, but everyone's just excited how detailed you can make your dick.
What?
I'm serious. Apparently, when you when you make your character, you can change so much stuff that apparently you can mess with the appearance of your dong.
Are you gonna do that? Since I know you're gonna buy it.
Anyways, so I don't know, man, but that's just a bunch of memes about that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna spend 30 hours getting the perfect D and I don't know what, and then I'm gonna play the game.
I mean, I guess I understand now why they delayed it. I guess.
Yeah, and those were the jokes about it. But it also depends on who's saying that they're gonna delay. They've made the company CD Projekt Red have made a reputation for themselves, which is why a lot of people are I guess I'll wait a little bit more. But at this point, people are getting pissed because they've delayed it 3-4 times.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out like in February, right? Earlier this year.
Originally February, then I believe
in
June,
May.
I don't know, May.
Yeah.
Then November 19, and now December 9th or 10th. I'm not sure.
Do you think it's actually going to come out?
It'll be next year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think it's gonna come out this year, or do you think it's gonna push till next year?
I hope for this year, man. But who knows, right?
How about you, Nick? What do you think?
Around the corner.
I don't really keep up with the game, but what's the name of the game?
Cyberpunk
2077.
Ah, damn it! I was gonna say if it's 2021, they'll wait till next year.
They're gonna wait 6 more years.
6
No,
more.
50
Well,
more years.
If they I think, like from the company's perspective, they should release it now because it's December. That's when everybody spends their money. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
That company has said that the game is ready, but they want to have for. I don't remember exactly the words for which generation, but it's ready for some generation. There's some issues trying to run it in older or newer generations. I don't remember which.
I think it was newer.
And that's what they're trying to fix. Like, but the game is ready, supposedly.
Well, because the game was supposed to come out in February, and the systems weren't gonna come out till right now. So that's why they weren't ready.
No, that they've had issues and bugs and stuff that they started just wanting to fix since February. But the last delay from November to December, from my understanding, was to fix those issues with the different systems. Like Nick's, I believe, was newer systems.
Yeah, I believe it was newer systems. But I think from their standpoint, they should release it now. Will they be able to pull it off?
I mean, look
I
at
guess
Treyarch.
I gamble with yes.
look at Treyarch. They made a shit ton of money on Call of Duty already, and that game wasn't finished at all. And they're just like, well, release it.
Yeah, Cyberpunk already got a gold title and it hasn't even come out yet. It already sold a certain amount of copies.
Are we supposed to pre-order? I don't think we should pre-order.
You don't pre-order that game right now. You don't know if you're gonna get it.
You shouldn't pre-order any game whatsoever, but a lot of people did.
The only game I'm gonna pre-order is Fable, because I love Fable. That's the only game I'm gonna pre-order.
I'll just wait till it comes out. It'll cost the same amount.
Yeah, and like, why pre-order it? Like, I don't know. I get it back in the day, so you can guarantee your hard copy. But
also, Best Buy used to have, like, if you pre-order it, they give you like $10 off before.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
but now it's just regular price.
Like, yeah, like I don't understand. Like, why are you getting it this early if there might be issues when you can get it like a week or two later and you know there won't be any issues, or the day off, and whether you like it or not, whatever, right? But if you're giving them money before the game comes out, you're incentivizing them to not finish these products. Like,
well, I mean, I support companies on Kickstarter, so what can I say?
That's true.
I don't like the idea, but I can see why. But this is the same thing. Like, for example, I liked Ark, and I got it because it had already come out, but it was like an alpha, like for the longest time. 7 Days to Die, same thing. That's not even a complete game yet. They're still working on it, and they're already selling it. Like, I don't like that, but it's just the way things are.
Also, PUBG as well.
Gaming. Yeah.
PUBG came out in beta, destroyed Fortnite. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, this is the Fortnite killer." Nope. PUBG died.
Well, no. PUBG came out first. Fortnite came out after.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Fortnite was the killer of PUBG. It was upside down, and Fortnite was in beta too.
It's starting to die, right? Fortnite, or not necessarily die, but it's slowing down.
I mean, I think it's slowing down, but I don't think it's dead for the kids.
Oh yeah, all the Zoomies are playing it still. But yeah, 343 delaying game to 2021 feels bad, man. It's unfortunate. I mean, are you guys gonna buy it?
The last Halo I remember was 4 when you came over to my house. That was a long time ago.
That's when I remember too.
I have Halo 5. I never played it. I have a Halo.
There's your answer. There's your answer.
I think of course, I'm not like, if I were to buy it, I would watch gameplay of it first, and then if you all buy it, then I would buy it. Like, to stream it maybe, but I'm not gonna buy it just for.
What if we all buy Minecraft?
Hell yeah! I already have it. Let's go.
If we're gonna stream it, Nick, would you play with us?
I don't know.
You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar now, huh?
Hey, Halo is a good game. It is not pixel.
Minecraft is a good game.
Have you seen the monkey that the meme about? That's from Halo.
Yeah, but Halo itself, like multiplayer, is not gonna have monkeys.
That brutes. Aren't they?
Not multiplayer.
Well, isn't the new Halo just gonna be like a free world? Like
I don't know, man.
That's gonna be the campaign, no?
I don't know how it's gonna be, honestly.
I mean, if it's a free world, then I probably won't get it. I just want to shoot people.
You can shoot people in Minecraft.
That's true. I wanna build a gun and a nuke. Nick, you could be my minion to make my nuke. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said before previously, I don't think any delay is good for any game because one, it makes this expectation unrealistic to me. Like audiences are like, oh, they're gonna be fixing all this stuff, blah blah. And who knows? Some companies do pull it off, and they're like, oh, what this was way above than expectation. But more than likely, it's not going to be more than expectation, and they're pretty much going to be screwed, and they're going to become the next No Man's Sky, and everyone's going to be laughing at them because they suck.
I think it's a high risk, high reward, personally. Like, people can pull it off. They've done it before. But it's a hard one to pull off. Because you're right. They're like, oh, we need to fix all this stuff. Oh, it's going to be more amazing, and I don't know what, and... Or, oh, not bad. So, I mean, Sonic was a pretty good example. It did really well for box office.
I wanted to watch it. Did you guys watch that?
I liked it. I thought it was really cool.
I want to watch it.
I would say it was not good. It was alright, but it was not that good.
I say it was really good just because it's a movie based on a game. 99% of the time they're garbage. This time it was funish to watch. And Jim Carrey does a really good job as Eggman. Like really. Like, there's a lot of changes that make it super weird. So I'm glad that they kind of made him look more normal. And I personally thought it was a fun movie. And another one, this one was years ago, that I was expecting shit, came out pleasantly surprised, was the Power Rangers movie.
Oh yeah,
I remember that?
Yeah,
like, which one?
It was the most recent real life action Power Rangers movie. Like, it was AAA level, like money, Hollywood tier.
Yeah, it played on 21 Pilots at the very beginning. Yeah.
And I expected shit, and I was pleasantly surprised. Like, my expectations were low, and it wasn't an amazing movie per se, but it was a really good movie. It was well made.
It was well made. Who made that movie? Do you know?
I honestly don't know. I'm not much of a movie buff.
Well, I guess we're going to move to the next topic, our very last one, which is Twitch co-founder is leaving Twitch. So now, is this good publicity for Twitch essentially, or do you think this is catastrophic for them?
I don't think it's catastrophic. They have their page. Well, I guess for lack of a better term, their page set up. I don't think much is going to change, to be honest.
Well, I don't think it's catastrophic. I mean, it's definitely bad publicity. Because usually when a co-founder goes away, means that something is happening. Yeah. I mean, with all the DMCAs that are happening, I mean, it could just be that, like, he's just tired of this bullshit. I know he said that he's gonna go and try to work on something else that feels like is making a difference. But I don't know. I mean, they have Amazon's backing. I mean, Amazon owns them. So like they can get a lot of like talented individuals.
Yeah.
In terms of like the platform itself, I think like it's more of like what are they gonna keep doing to make sure that they please the people in it. I mean, Twitch is still the biggest platform, I think, with the most people in it, but like they keep doing shit that people don't like. And I mean, of course, some of these things are literally they have to do it, like the DMCA thing that's going on. I mean, we don't like it, right? But it's because the freaking music industry is a little bitch that it's happening, because they're the ones like they're getting sued by the music industry.
They're drowning and they're trying to take down people with them.
Yeah. but I don't know. I know some companies, when the co-founder leaves, that it does like fuck up the whole company.
Yeah.
But I feel like with all the money and stuff they have, like he could easily find somebody else to replace them, like a new CTO. I don't know if he was a CTO or he was just a co-founder. But I don't know. Like he was there for 12 years or something. I think I saw like some good amount of years. I feel like there's other engineers that probably are there for years that could probably replace him.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I don't know much about him, so I don't know how his thinking perspective might be different, and that's like usually what people can't replace, like the way somebody thinks about the future of the company, or if he was just working on the technology side that he's been doing forever, so maybe he knows things that other people don't.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It definitely is bad publicity in my opinion. But yeah, Twitch has been getting bombarded with a bunch of complaints, obviously from the community, and then from the music labels with DMCAs. Exactly what Nick was saying. So I don't know. Like, I guess maybe he was like fed up. He left. Maybe he saw the ship sinking. Who knows? Like, anything is possible. We're not behind the doors where all the deals are happening. But do you guys think that he's gonna be making he's gonna be looking into making another platform, or
I mean, it would be nice, but then look at what the one was it Google made, or which one? Who was it? Mixer.
Yeah,
that thing completely flopped. Not even people like Ninja can keep people on the platform.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make a platform again. He's probably just gonna do something else. I mean, he said he was just gonna do something that he feels like helps people. But I highly doubt he'll do something like this again.
Yeah, I agree. I think it would be nice because competition is always nice, but I doubt it.
Because he probably signing something that says like, I cannot be building the same technology for a year.
You're probably right.
That's usually what we have to sign.
What if so he can't go work for Facebook anymore?
And use his...
I mean, he can work on Facebook, he just works on something else.
Oh.
It's just you just like, at his level, I don't know if he was not super senior, like he was a senior engineer, or if he was just like a manager or some shit like that. If you're a manager, it doesn't fucking matter. You just go work wherever. Like, nobody's gonna stop you. There might be some things you can't talk about because those are trade secrets that your NDA is gonna be stopping you from doing. But it just depends what exactly he was doing. But he can probably go work anywhere. But he'll probably work at a startup again.
Yeah. I mean, with all the DMCAs, do you guys think that the future of Twitch is very optimistic or bleak, in y'all's opinion?
I think it just looks bleak right now because they got bombarded and they didn't know how to react to it. So the fact that they were telling people just delete all your VODs is ridiculous, man. But to be fair, they didn't know how to deal with it. They were just bombarded out of nowhere, so that was the quickest response that they could do. Instead of making this whole program that YouTube has, it's like, oh, your DMCA claim was from this video at this time, you can do whatever you want to fix it, right? Hopefully they fix that issue, and then from there it'll be just like YouTube.
Yeah, that would be ideal. Mm-hmm. I think they'll be fine. I mean, it's all about execution. But I think they have the possibility to just be fine. It just depends what they want to do and how they want to handle it. I mean, they have the engineers to build whatever the fuck they want to build. So they can build the stuff for it. It's just, I think it's also going to depend on just like how they want to treat all these things happening. And how the industry, like the music industry, is going to keep pounding on them.
Yeah, the music industry is not going to stop pounding on them because they keep getting money out of it, which kind of sucks.
I guess only time can tell what's going to happen with Twitch.
I think the biggest thing should be is that they should update the DMCA law. It's from like 1990, dude.
It's going to be almost practically impossible to update it because of lobbyists. Currently, it's copyright law. Copyright law is like you have to go to school for that shit. you become a lawyer and then you go another 4 years for copyright law. Like that's just really
it's dumb, but like I think that would be the biggest hurdle if it were to be updated. A lot of these issues would probably disappear. But like you said, that's when you start talking politics and laws and lobbying and all this stuff. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah, and if for whatever reason, if Jeff Bezos is listening to us, we appreciate you, boss, and we support Twitch and all Twitch endeavors. And please don't fire us. Don't ever quit on Twitch.
And please keep sending us our 2-day deliveries.
Yeah, 2 days delivery. Maybe SavePoint could be the prototype or the guinea pigs for the drones to deliver at our houses. Anyway, okay. But yeah, I feel like this is a good stopping point. Do you guys have anything else to say about anything that we talked about?
No.
Yeah, well, for those of you guys that are listening, make sure to leave a comment to talk about, do you guys like Call of Duty? How about the Halo Infinite delays? And how about Twitch? Whatever you guys want to talk about in comments, make sure to leave a comment. We will reply. And if you guys want to tune in to our live broadcast, make sure to check us out at twitch.tv/SavePoint_TV.
Hey, you got it this time.
Yep. But yeah, this is SavePoint. We're signing out. We'll check you guys at the next SavePoint. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.